I'm Arijoy Bhattacharya and I'm the artist of the show Aghora Tech. Well, Aghora Tech. So, Aghora is basically referring to the content of the show, and tech refers to the form. And it's a merger of the organic human touch with the precision allowed by instruments. So, that's why it's Aghora Tech.
We also hear and we read that this exhibition takes a lot from the Aghori community. Do you want to talk about that?
The word Aghor is shared by the Naths, the Aghoris, as well as the Kashmiri Shaivites. And I have done a bit of research on each of these communities and schools of thought. So, for instance, under Kashmir Shaivism, you see Swachhanda Bhairav being referred to as Aghor Bhattarak as well as Swachhanda Nath. So, you see the connections. And when it comes to Aghoris of today, they are diametrically opposite to what the notions we have regarding them according to pop culture. For instance, they are referred to as they are generally seen as indulging in debauchery, heterodox rituals. But the Aghoracharyas, the realized Aghori saints of today, they are at the service of society. They are an antithesis of what they are perceived to be. So, for instance, one of the saints, he says, Aghora means aghrina. Aghrina means non-disgust. There's no sense of purity or impurity, which is itself a dualism. They go beyond that dualism towards a non-dual reality. So, and they have put this concept into practice by being at the service of the leprosy patients in Varanasi. They are expressing their non-disgust towards these people by their service.
You have apparently translated a book on the community, and so you've been very closely associated.
It's Kashmir Shaivism. The book is on Kashmir Shaivism. And the Krama aspect of Kashmir Shaivism. Krama is basically the goddess dominant school of thought under Kashmir Shaivism. It is a Shakt strain within Kashmir Shaivite philosophy. So there's this book by Swami Lakshman Ju, which goes by the name of Sri Kramane Pradipika. So I translated it as light on the doctrine of Krama. Pradipika meaning light, Deepika, and Kramane meaning doctrine of Krama. Krama is basically sequence of 12 Kalis. So, and there are 12 emanations of Kalis right from perception all the way to transcendence.
You mentioned Kali. We see a lot of various depiction of Kali, Shiv. Would you like to throw a little light on that? And also, what are the other works that you have tried to focus on?
When it comes to Kali, according to the Kashmiri Shaivite traditions, is aniconic. She cannot be expressed in an image. So, as they say, she is referred to as Kal Sankarshani, the one who attracts time or operates time. Sankarshan means operation. It cannot be translated exactly to English, but it means kind of operation. So she cannot be expressed within an image. But I have taken it as a challenge to kind of express the inexpressible. It's a very humble attempt to express the inexpressible through images.
Right. And so there are 22 works here?
23.
There are 23.
One of them got added up by mistake.
Oh, that's nice, I think.
Yeah.
One extra for the viewer. What do you want to tell your viewers?
When it comes to the title, if you want to associate this show with just the title, I would say Aghoris are not just debaucherers, they are very sattvic. When they are when they at their realized state, the state of Aghora is absolutely purity. Aghori means that which is non-terrible. And I also associate this non-terribleness with the Japanese concept of kawaii and kowai. Kawaii meaning cute and kowai meaning scary. So cute could be scary and scary could be cute. So I associate it at the level of form. I associate this cute and scary concept with Aghoris. You're most welcome to come down between the 25th and 31st of December and at Jahangir Art Gallery, and you can have a look at my works, and I can introduce you to the works and show you around.
Oh, I'm Naina Kanodia, and I know Arijoy's father since years and years, and I know Arijoy as a child. I was fascinated when I came to this show to see him doing such wonderful work. His drawings are simply brilliant, and the play of colors with the red and the black inks adds so much dimension to the paintings that one can look at to the drawings, that one can look at them for hours and be fascinated and have a different perspective each time one sees them. I'm really amazed at this show. It is mesmerizing, and I wish Arijoy all the best of luck and best of luck for his exhibition and many, many more years of wonderful paintings which I hope to see him produce. I thank you.
मैं गौतम मुखर्जी मुंबई में रहता हूँ, पेंटिंग करता हूँ, आर्टिस्ट। तो ओडिजा के एग्जीबिशन मैंने पहले देखा और उसके पिताजी के साथ तो मेरा पुराना पहचान है, पर उसका जो ड्राइंग देखा तो बहुत ही शार्प और नीटनेस है। उसके सिर्फ नीटनेस नहीं, इसमें बहुत मैथमेटिक्स है, क्योंकि उसमें जो ड्राइंग किया है उसमें इतना मैथमेटिक्स में परफेक्ट है कि एक भी 1 सेंटीमीटर इधर उधर हो जाएगा तो वो ड्राइंग बैलेंस ही नहीं हो जाएगा। तो इतने अच्छा लगा, और कलर तो बहुत अच्छा कलर यूज़ किया है, पर इसके साथ भी कुछ है कि इंडियन माइथोलॉजी भी आ जाता है और स्पेस भी आता है, और एकदम जियोमेट्रिकली किया है। तो मैं उनके पास से उतना सुना नहीं, पर ये पेंटिंग के लिए मुझे और भी जानना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि वो खुद बहुत ही सोच समझ के ये पेंटिंग किया है। हम लोग जैसे पेंटिंग करते हैं कि एस्थेटिक्स वाला पेंटिंग करते हैं कि ड्राइंग वगैरह ऐसा, पर ये मॉडर्न टाइम है। तो मॉडर्न टाइम में जो किया है वो बहुत ही लाजवाब है, देखने में तो बहुत ही, और शार्प एकदम बिल्कुल उसका लाइन और जो कार्व किया है खूब बहुत ही शार्प है और मैथमेटिक्स है। पर थैंक यू, क्योंकि उसके पास मैं जान के भी बोल सकता है। थैंक यू।
Well, I have seen Arijoy's work in bits and pieces over the years, not in any significant manner, in a sense that I have not seen a body of work, but I have seen some of his work and I have seen it evolve. And the magic of his work is that it's completely unique. And even his early work was totally unique, and it attracted you to watching it because it was so completely different from, if I may say so, let's say the work of his father, the art of his father, and the work of most people of his generation. And that quality, that unique quality, has evolved over the years into something which is very special. This show I love. I wish it had a bigger display in a bigger gallery, in a bigger space, because this part of Jahangir is a little crowded, overcrowded. But the work is so remarkable. The work is so remarkable that it will, even though I don't know, maybe he does bigger work or maybe he doesn't do bigger work, but I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. I would have loved to see some more bigger works in the same genre, but I see the influence of tantric art. I see the influence of and I see the influence of mythology, of culture, history, but more important than that, I see a tremendous sense of modernity that seeks its roots in tradition. And the ability to combine the two and speak a new visual language, I think is very important. It is most significant contribution today.
Thank you.
I wish him all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, obviously, because for many years I did realistic paintings, and recently I have also, transformed. Like I'm doing geometric abstractions. But Arijoy, when he was a kid, just a child, from that period of time, he was a good artist. Like, if you look at other kids' works, you can make out it's done by some kids. And he did a Ravan, I think. It's just black and white drawing. And another artist came to my studio and he saw that work and asked me, "You have done it?" So that was his fluctuation from that age to this age. Then in between, he did some very meticulous pen and ink drawings, like all mythological subjects, like Kurma or that kind of subjects. And before this, he was doing color drawings of Ganesha, Kali. And I didn't realize when he has transformed from that almost realistic figures to this geometrics. And I give him credit because the color scheme, in fact, in those works also, he was using black, red, blue, the same color scheme still there, but the works are totally different. And in my studio, he is my critic. Whenever he comes to my studio, he criticizes my work, and whenever I go to his studio, I criticize him. So it's very healthy, it's very healthy. And I hope he will change again, because he can't stay for with one thing with long time. So I'm happy with these works, but my expectation is what he will do next. Yeah, that's it.
That comes from the Guru.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about this particular collection?
This collections actually, I'm telling you very frankly, I'm not taking in that way this is my son's work, but even then, I really consider this as a good work. That strength is there.
Anything else that you'd like to add?
There's so many stories are there. Like when he was a kid, he made a drawing of a procession, like king's procession, on the wall, with a felt pen. And that time, my brother-in-law, he was at this home, and he was so scared because he thought that when I will come back, I will curse him in front of you. How come he has done it? But when he came back, I appreciated that work in that way. That man didn't know what to say. That became very crazy actually. So in that way, many things are there. But I appreciate because he is a different kind of person, not like me, or like मैं तो हंगामा मचाता हूँ जहाँ भी जाता हूँ. But Arijoy is not like that. And very calm, very quiet. And he is a writer also. He has published some books. Right. So it's a very different kind of character. Because my wife, she is also very loud. I'm also loud. But where from here he has got this softness, I don't know. But that's the daughter. So that's it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, I am Sangeeta Bhattacharya. It is. I think he's exhibiting after a really long time, and I'm a proud sister today. And it's so nice to have our family get together for it. Guni is definitely undoubtedly the most talented out of the three of us. And it's so heartwarming to see him flourish and prosper. And I wish him all the best. He is our elder brother. He's Guni. And I don't know, my heart is so full today, looking at him and everyone here.
Right. Speaking of talent, we loved you in Jawan.
Thank you.
And we'd like to know what more is in the offing. 2024.
2024. So at the moment, I have done a lot of different auditions for different films, and because of Jawan, I think the kinds of roles that are coming my way have become all lead roles, which is very, very exciting. So the next project that I'm kind of looking forward to is actually a Bengali film. Is a lead in a Bengali film, but fingers crossed, let it come through, and then I can tell you more about it.